So hey guys, it's Victor James. Hopefully you've been liking these videos. If you're new, subscribe and follow and click the little bell for notifications. I'll be posting a new video from the Ableton Masterclass every few days. So make sure you also bookmark our Ableton Live Masterclass playlist right here on YouTube. Hi guys, we're back. This video is going to be about how to transpose your songs. So you're going to need to learn about how to warp, what's the correct way to warp, and then how to transpose them. So let's get into it. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is like say let's just pick a song here.
Chorus, 3, 4.
All right, so say that's just, our singer needs to go like a half step down from there. So what we want to do is basically let's look at what we need to transpose. We're not going to need to transpose the drums because the drums are, they are what they are, and we don't really want to make them lower sounding or higher sounding, and you might not even be using them. But we are going to need to transpose all the instruments and all the vocals. So basically what we're going to do is you're going to click on the clip. So let's say we're going to start with transposing the bass. We're going to click on that clip, and then we're going to go over here, and you can actually go through and so we're on I Got a Feeling, and you can go through and click on the bass guitar there, and then go all the way over to lead vocals and hold down Shift on your keyboard, and then click on all of them. And you want to do that after you've double clicked on the, so let me show that again. You don't want to have this, you want to have that open. So you're going to go over here and you're going to double click on, say, the bass. That way it opens this little window. And then you're going to hold down, you're going to click on the bass, and you go all the way over here to vocals. You're going to hold down Shift, and you're going to click on that. That way it highlights all of your instruments and vocal tracks. And then we're going to go over here to warp, and we're going to make sure that that's on warp. And then if the warp's off, you want to make sure you turn that warp on. And then we're going to go over here to this little pull down, and we're going to go to Complex Pro. And that just means it's just going to, Complex Pro, it analyzes melody better. So anything that's melody, that's not percussion. If we were to do drums, we would actually put this on beat. But we're not doing drums or percussion, so we're just doing we're going to do Complex Pro on everything through it, and that gives it a really good analyze, and we're not going to get a lot of weird little skipping and that kind of stuff because it is warping it to the click. So all you got to do is just say, okay, I want to go 2 steps up. So you're going to click on the bass, just go over now everything's in warp, everything's in Complex Pro. So now all you got to do is go over here and do this 2 up, 1, 2. Click on the keyboards, make sure that that's 2 up. We're going to go 1, 2, and the horns. We're going to go 2 up, 1, 2, and guitar, 1, 2, background vocals, 1, 2, and lead vocals is already on 2 semitones. So now we have everything pitched up, 2 semitones, which is a full step, except for the drums. We're leaving the drums alone because they don't need to be changed. So now let's hear I Got a Feeling.
Intro, breakdown, 3, 4.
So that's it. That's how you transpose. We went up a full step. On transposing, I wouldn't really go up more than 3 semitones one way. I mean, just because your music's going to start sounding pretty weird. I mean, if I was to go here and maybe make these like 7, let's see if they all turn to 7. It's going to sound pretty funky. just because these are audio, these aren't MIDI. So, I mean, you're really only going to get like maybe 3 semitones either way. So you can either go 3 semitones up or 3 semitones back. You know, most of the time you're only going to need to change it 1 semitone up or back. But we went 3 semitones up, and you listen to how weird this sounds. See the clicks kicking you off? The vocals are kind of like jogging, and like wah wah. That's because it's just too far up. I mean, I've gone like as far as 4 semitones, you know, but that's playing with a live band. We're only using like keyboards. Those people in the audience really can't tell it too much. You know, going down is going to be a little more trickier. So if we were to go down, you know, say, let's go down just 2 semitones. Make sure these all went down. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, they all went down. So this is 2 semitones down. So it's basically a full step down. You know, it sounds pretty good. But you get much lower than that, and it's going to start dragging and doing weird stuff to the audio. Because you're stretching that audio. It's not, you know, like I said, it's not MIDI, it's audio. But that's it. That's how you warp. That's how you transpose. It's really easy, just to kind of reiterate what you got to do. If you want it to transpose a song, just find the song you want. Say, raise your glass, right, and click on any clip that's a melody. That's any clip that's a melody, like say the vocals, and that's all you do is just get started with that. And we're going to make sure the warp's on. We're going to change this to Complex Pro. And you can do that to every clip that's a melody. Complex Pro. Complex Pro. Complex Pro. And Bass Complex Pro. And then now you can either highlight them all. Just click on one clip and then hold down Shift and hit the other one. Make sure that blue is all the way around them all, and then you can actually transpose them all at the same time. So we just went up +2, then check them, make sure they did that. So just click anywhere outside of that blue to turn that off. Now you can see that one's at +2, that one's at +2, that one's at +2, that one's at +2, that one's at +2. So we're good. So now we just transposed Raise Your Glass, and that's it. That's how you transpose a song in Ableton. It's pretty easy. If you have a clip that's going in there that's not warped, you just need to warp it first and get it into Complex Pro. And unlike on the other videos, if you don't see this area, that's because you have 3 little dialog buttons here, and it might be hidden. So this hides it. So the middle one will show you all your warp and Complex Pro features and warp and transpose and that kind of stuff. This E one shows you the automation for your envelopes, and you would have mixers and volumes and that kind of stuff. And this last one is, of course, launches, and that's a whole different video that just shows you how to launch clips automatically. But if these are all hidden, just know that the middle one is going to be your warp and your complex, you know, where you change Complex Pro, beat, tone, you know, repitch, that kind of thing. And your end one is going to be your volume control, automation. That's it. So we'll see you on the next video.